Week number 73 of the 27-inch challenge. And I'm starting to get, lean, but I'm having a feeling of, I'm out of time. But we have to, fight that mindset, that giving up. I want to give up and just, don't push it. So I have to step up my game because I'm in a calorie deficit, but I'm not really hitting enough calorie deficit. And I'm still at the gym. This is week 3 in the gym, and I'm training this amazing guys. And I'm personally inspired by them, All beginners, actually. If you are a beginner and you're watching this, you are amazing. I salute you for trying. Because most beginners don't really believe in what they are capable of. Usually they compare their strength to others. They compare what they can do to others, and at some point that begins to be frustrating, and the thing that I am always reminding them is just focus on your own. Focus on your own weights, focus on your own progress, and there will come a point that you will compare yourself with others. But that should be a form of inspiration, not not a thing that makes you give up or just I'm just having a bad genetics. I don't have that amount of strength, and I quit. So I think that's a good mindset, and I'm inspired by them because these people that I get into the gym with, they are very very focused on their own. They're fun to be with, and they are really helping you progress. So uh, week 3 bench. So what's happening here? This is a down set. Actually, not a down set. I reduced the weight by 10%. So reduce 5 kilos. So this is 45 kg, trying to get pause reps. So I'm gonna work on that pauses. I thought I'm doing 2-second pauses at the bottom, but it turns out it's not. So why am I doing this? Actually, this is 10 or 11 reps, I think, at 45 kg. Why? Because 50 kg, I do it for 6 reps, right? You see it in the past few weeks. I'm doing 50 kg for a while, and it's starting to bug me. I'm not confident this day that I will get another rep on the 50 kg. So what I did is I lightened the weight and I increased the reps. The formula is, again, I already taught you this. For every 2.5% increase or decrease in weight, for every 2.5% change in weight, you have around a 1 rep added or subtracted. So if you reduce 10%, that's around how many? 2.5 in 10%? 4, right? So when I reduce the weight 10%, it's what? 4 reps added. So if I have 6 for 50 kg, 6 reps, when I reduce the weight to 45 kg, I have to get 10 reps at least in order for me to get the same amount of effect as the 50 kg times 6. So that's 45 kg for 10 or 11, and then I followed it with a second set of 40 kg for around as many as possible. And that's it. That's my chest dumbbell bench. I know it's weird, it's just 2 sets. It works for me, and followed by this sternum pull-ups, but this time it's neutral grip. Not sternum pull-ups, neutral grip pull-ups. Again, resting 5-10 seconds and going again, the drill. And how do I feel working out frequently? To be honest with you guys, I miss the home gym. I'm always saying that. I said that before this week. I am saying it again. I miss the home gym. I really don't like working out often. To be honest, people say, "Oh, you have to work. You work out a lot." You know, that when they see me, they think I'm a gym rat. I'm not. Okay, I only train once a week, sometimes twice a week. So this is really a change for me. I'm always sore, and I know that's just neurological fatigue. My muscles are not just used to the frequency of the training, and the time people waste. I really realize now that people are wasting a lot of time in the gym. A lot of wasted volume, trash reps. They because they all have all this time with the gym, they have time to just play around and hit like not serious weights and reps. So and right now I'm just trying to cope up with the frequency of training. I'm planning on, I'm always sore. Like today, I'm sore in this training session. I'm gonna deadlift the next day. Imagine the soreness. I am sore whenever I wake up. I'm very sore. I feel like someone beat me. So big time. So what is this movement? This is another variation of the neutral grip pull-ups, but this time it's wider. You see that discipline in the form, that sternum activation, that scapula activation, and then pulling. Even if it really burns and it really hurts, I just keep it graceful. I don't really cheat a lot. I cheat a little, but I don't cheat a lot. Okay, so training, that's the training update. Basically, I am sore. I don't like training really frequently. I don't feel rested, and I don't feel really that strong. Although I hit a PR on the bench, 45 kg for 11 reps. So yeah, this is followed by this. Okay, what is this? OHP, an OHP movement that really, I like this machine. It really hits the medial delt and the rear delt for me. If I put that thing there in the back, for making my back straight, not arced. Don't arc on this movement. Okay, don't arc on this machine if you have this on the gym. If it's a shoulder press, don't arch your back. Just keep it straight and keep pushing. Don't load a lot of weight on this. Okay, when I compute the volume, I only need 30 reps on this. Okay, so I decided to up the intensity because it's just 30 reps. So what I did is I count 5 seconds to 10 seconds. I think that's 10 seconds. I go again and complete the 30. Okay, so that's what I did on the shoulders, and you'll see me following up with a little bit of icing on the cake, which is the chest supported, no, not chest supported, the seated hammer strength, kind of like a bench press, but crossover push, horizontal push. Okay, so that's my training basically. On my push days, I combined my pull-up, OHP, and bench days, and squats and deadlift days. I'm not really squatting and deadlifting. I'm not really squatting on the same day I deadlift. I mean, what I mean by squat is the leg press. So after this session, I'm gonna leg press and deadlift first, leg press, and some isolations. Oh, before this clip, I didn't film it. I am not able to film it. Every time I'm in the gym, I am doing neck curls and a lot of, neck movements, and then my arms cable. I'm gonna show it like in the next few clips. And calves. Now, side delts, I'm not really hitting it today. I'm sore. I'm not pleased with training frequently, and I am going to go back to my old training routine that makes me really, really, really strong. Okay, so this is sets of 40 reps, just to play around with the machines, because I have access to it. I think what you pay in the gym is the machines. So it's very useful to have a home gym because it's sustainable. A gym that is near to you is convenient but not sustainable, because most people, when they got busy, I discussed this in the previous weeks, when they got busy, even if they have access to the gym, they won't go. Even if it's convenient, they won't go, because it's not sustainable. Sustainable means if the schedule gets hard, if the schedule gets too hectic, you're still able to do little by little of it. Okay, so for me, it's just my main movements: bench, squat, deadlift, rows, 6-7 movements, squats, hip hinge, basically horizontal pushing and pulling, vertical pushing and pulling, hip hinge and a squat, calf raises. I only do 7 to 10 exercises a week, sometimes 6. So what is this? I am walking a lot in the gym. After the gym, before the gym, I walk to the gym, and then that's a good 3,500 steps, and back at home from the gym, a good 3,500 steps. So I'm averaging 7,000 a day. And this is the shake. It looks gross because it's spinach, but it's delicious. Diet Pepsi Max, Diet Pepsi, some strawberries, and that's how I get my fiber. And this is the carbs for the post-workout meal. In terms of the diet, in terms of the results, I'm hovering around 28.2 to 28.5. So more or less maintenance. I know why, because I'm not really getting that seriously on the diet. So that's some skincare right there. So it's coffee. I'm having good skin now because I am really hitting my fiber. And this is the reason why this is one of the reasons why I'm not hitting the required 1800 cal deficit, because they're just so good. I can't stop, but I'm having 100 calories here and there, and when you account it at the end of the day, it's like 300 calories. So beware of some nibbling around food and us underestimating little bites here and there. It counts. So so that's my brother's business. He's in the cheesecake business, and we have a lot of buyers, and we have an opportunity to taste new recipes. So I haven't been going to the grocery to buy some low calorie alternatives. That's coming soon. So I'm making my shake available always. Okay, that's spinach with Diet Pepsi. That's strawberry with that spinach, by the way, and it tastes like a little bit like peanut butter when it's blended well. That's the strawberry, and we mix it together. Okay, so this is some brownie overload New York chocolate, dark chocolate cheesecake. Okay, check out Chubby Cheesecakes. That's my brother's page. So yeah, in terms of the social events, hunger, I am really hungry all the time. In terms of social events, this is me and my girlfriend's day. So we had some unlimited wings, and I did a pretty good job on this because I kept the calories below 2000 here. Okay, so training, I did say that, I'm sore and I increased the frequency, but turns out that this week I only trained 2 or 3 times in the gym. That one time Wednesday is not, I think that not that serious. So we're trying here. I'm trying to teach my friend here how to Smith squats properly. Some people hate on the Smith machine. I am those types of people before, but now, I don't see a particular exercise good or bad. It depends always, on how you perform it and what load you put on it. And right now, to me, exercise selection is very secondary. It's important, but it's not, the primary thing to really take into account. So I'm warming up here with some hack squats, Smith hack squats. I learned this from 3DMJ, Jeff Alberts. So he had a home gym at his house. So he's doing this, and I tried it, and it really hits the glutes, especially if you keep your knees in, which is I'm not doing here. I'm keeping my knees out. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna divide my volume on the leg press, and then switch to this for a lighter weight. So this is my cousin banging on the 20s. So look at that form, pausing at the bottom. It's nice to see, people that I teach learn, and they learn and they make gains and they notice the gains. And, I'm kind of happy for them. I remember my good old days, when I start training, that feeling of you gain strength is very, very, I would say, fulfilling and somewhat addicting. You just want to go and go and go, make some more PRs. Okay, so we started the day off with some leg press. So I kind of like the effect it's doing on my quads. So I'm gonna stick to this weight. I'm just gonna add reps if possible. I'm not gonna really pound on this. So what we're gonna do here is some 3 to 4 sets of 10 reps, pausing again like a squat, going as deep as I can, and then don't worry about that. I'm not angry at people coming back and forth. This is a public gym, so that's normal. So it's very hard. I can't breathe on the bottom part, and then I have to push the weight with my heels, and it really burns the quads. You know what I'm saying? So this is not significant amount of weight as most people leg press, but man, do this in this form. I don't think you would have to, most people would have to bring the weight any more up. It's really hard, even if it's light weights. So this is what, 25, 50, then 15, so that's 65 each, 65 kilos. So this is 130 kilos for leg press. It's not a very heavy weight, but do it this way, it burns, man. It really hurts, especially the next day. It really burns the legs. So I'm gonna not do squatting, and you know why? Because I already showed you last week we are deadlifting a lot. So this is taking a break on my back so that I can focus on the deadlifting. I'm not really deadlifting heavy this week because I feel beat up, for the increased frequency training. I don't know if it's just stress or I'm just adapting, or I'm not really into this kind of training, everyday type of workouts. I didn't do every day, but I still feel tired. I still feel sluggish. I still feel low energy. I think it's because also of the calorie deficit, and then the increased frequency of training and increased volume, because you have all this equipment to play on, so you kind of doing too much. So yeah, this is I supersetted it with calf raise, one set of 20, and then again I'm having some mini sets. Right here you will see I am counting. After that I'm counting 5 to 10 seconds. Again, you already see me doing this. I do this to save time. It works, and it's a good way to get some efficient volume in, the not useless reps, but even if the reps is just 1/4 of what you do the first, it really hurts, it really burns. This is only 10 20 kg each, so 40 kg, 20 kg each calves. So it's not a lot of weight, but man, it burns. So I'm gonna keep doing it like this. Maybe I'll mix it up with some, a version of donkey calf raise in the leg press, but I'm not confident with that because I might get crushed on the leg press. So I gotta be careful with that machine. The angle of machine is good, but the locks are not that great. So it's not, I don't trust the resting of the clips of the leg press. So that's my calf raise. I think this is set number 3. Yeah. So this is only 7 weeks out, 73 weeks in. Okay. So I'm really I have to step up the diet again. I really have to step up the diet. So I need to focus on strength, but as I'm going home, as I'm walking home, I realize this. I have to, if I'm really doing the sets and computing everything and really honing in the form and perfecting it, much more I must perfect the diet, because that's what sculpts really the body. That's what really gets you to the shape you want. So the diet PR, if you're having training PRs, I already discussed this, you also must have diet PRs. Okay, so the diet PRs for this week, 74 to 80, will be a lot of veg days. Why? Because I am short on time. I need to really hone in the deficit, but right now I'm not doing that. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is some deadlifts. I don't feel like doing heavy deadlifts today, so I decided to do 120 kg for 30 reps total. But this time it is some Romanian deadlift style. Okay, I'm trying to grip it as much as I can. I don't use straps, I don't use belt. I don't think I will ever be using straps and belts. I want to lift raw until I get to triple body weight deadlift, and then I'll do straps. You see that strap? I remove it because it's not really comfortable in my hand. A guy in my gym is courteous enough to lend me some straps, and I tried it. Doesn't work for me, so I just rip it raw. Okay, so this is this is for a show, by the way. I'm not planning on hitting 170 kilos today, but some people requested, so and it's fun because my gym bros are cheering me up, so why not go for a set of 5+ reps. So the thing about deadlifts, you don't do high reps on it. It will kill you. It will make you dead. That's why it's called deadlifts. So it's a whole body movement. It taxes the entire nervous system. So it's foolish to go 10+. It becomes cardio, and it's hard to make gains if you are doing high rep deadlifts. I think that's why a lot of deadlift programs are geared towards the 5 to 12 rep range, 5 on the lower end, 12 the many, the highest rep you can do. So yeah, this is the second set of 10. Again, look at that smooth form, back to 120s, 120 kilos, so really, and I'm training my grip. Most people use straps, I don't. So what I do is double overhand first, as you can see here. Double overhand. Why? Because I'm training my grip. I don't want some pussy grip. I don't want my grip to be weak. I want it to be stronger and stronger. This is my first time deadlifting, actually third time for the year. This is week 3, and what I do is every rep I really squeeze the bar, because every rep you get weak. So I really squeeze the bar, and I managed to get 5 reps, before I fail. So that's 2, that's 3. Look at that form. 4, and then 5. My grip is not cool now, so I do mixed grip. Okay, that's one tip you can do. Don't always use mixed grip, because you have to train your grip to be really, really strong, if you want to lift raw. I think raw lifting for me is one of the best ways of getting the balance of your body. Most people use straps, and they can lift a lot, but when they have no straps, they can't lift anymore. So I don't want that. I want balance. I want really to get a strong grip. I'm not saying you can't use straps, or straps are not useful. It is useful, but use it as minimal as possible. Okay, so this is one of my favorite machines now. This is some horizontal rowing, neutral grip horizontal rowing, and in this angle you can't see how I perform it. Okay, so again, I'm doing a set of 20 or 21, 22, as many as I can, activating the scapula, and then really rowing and getting my elbows like I'm going to elbow someone on the back. So you will see how I perform it on the other hand in this next clip now. So again, I need to work on that. My grip was already fried, so I need to work on some way to grip the bar. So I get my spare clothes, so it has a little bit of grip on the cotton, so it's very perfect for rowing. Notice how I row. Stretch, scapula, and then elbow. Stretch, scapula, elbow. That's what's happening in my head while I'm doing this. Okay, some people can't row properly, so I think the exercise they need to do is like this, chest supported row, because people think they are rowing, but they are just either moving their torso or jerking the weight. Okay, so by doing chest supported rowing like this, you have no cheat. The chest and the torso, again, that's 5 seconds. The chest, the torso, the abs are fixed, so you have no choice but to pull. Okay, so this is great for the rear delts, which is one of my weak points. Really building the rear delts, rhomboids, the lats. Stretch. It's, by the way, at this point in time, it really burns. Okay, that's why I'm doing that jerking, because it really hurts, especially when I'm really focusing on getting my elbows back, as far back as possible, and I'm screaming here. It's really, really painful, and as you can see, I'm not able to control the negatives anymore, because it's really hard. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this for the next few weeks. Okay, along with another chest supported machine. I'm gonna lay low on the pull downs, I'm still gonna do the pull-ups, the neutral grip pull-ups, but I'm going to really milk on this machine right here, as long as I'm a member of this gym. I miss my home gym. I miss seal rowing. Okay, so this is the equivalent of the seal rows at home, but I think seal rows is still superior. They have their strengths and weaknesses, but if you really account the benefits, I think the seal rows is still the champ. Okay, walking at home, finishing the 10,000 steps. I'm getting good at the steps, but I'm not getting good at eating calories. So this is a good habit I'm doing right now, walking to the gym, and then walking after the gym, going at home, and we cook. Okay, what is this? This is some noodles. This is some Chinese noodles. It's called pancit in Filipino. Okay, we get it from the Chinese, so it's like a Filipino Chinese dish. Okay, so this is pancit canton. They call it pancit canton. So chicken, shrimp, lots of veggies. But I did a pretty good job today controlling the carbs, because I don't have any carbs left because of the cheesecakes. So I just ate the chicken, one piece of that, and then about 1 cup of this, mostly vegetables, and then I finish off the day with some shakes, peanut shake, strawberry spinach shake. Okay, so wish me luck. 7 weeks to go. Will I get it? I don't know, but I will not stop. Okay, so Linktree in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching, for really supporting this channel. Buy our programs, versusyouFitness.com. Bye bye, peace.